for you. Oh, we got our camera all screwed up. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to The Pitch here with 12 Hour Auctions. I am Andy, and I'm adjusting the camera. The voice in the background is always helping me out is Mikey, and the boss who's telling us what we say wrong and what we say inappropriately is Amanda, who pokes her head through the window and answers questions on Facebook. It's Wednesday, so we're expecting to have all 8 to 10 of you show up here today. So we're going to have a little bit of fun. We're having a good day here today at 12 Hour Auctions. We've got some great products here today and hopefully some good deals for everybody. So welcome to all of you. Let us know that you're here, and we will be happy to say hi, but we're not going to spend too much time screwing around here today. We are going to get right into the auction items here in just a few moments. Amanda, is there anything you want to add today?
The dog ate more.
Oh, yeah, the dog ate Delaney's pumpkin. So for any of you guys who care, the dog ate Delaney's pumpkin. I'm actually stalling right now because Grace, who kind of does a lot of assistant stuff for me, has gone out of her way to put all of my cheat sheets all the way through Friday, guys. She's that far ahead. She has my cheat sheets through Friday, but she doesn't have them down here in the room where we have to do this. So here's Grace, everybody. She's going to be here taping these up, hopefully. It's okay, Grace. I mean, all 4 people don't have anything else to do with their lives today. 6 people now. Look, it's going up as Grace shows up. Maybe I'll have her stand down here. Hey, Dave, how are you? Good to see you. Let's see. Oh, somebody, can you carry the speaker down here so I can show them what they're going to get a chance to be involved in Texas? I got to show you guys the speaker that just came in that we're going to be having. So for any of you guys that are bidding on the Texas Motor Speedway Getaway, I have several of those little pill-size speakers that I wanted to have, and I needed a good speaker to have down at Texas, something that, you know, we can kind of get in trouble with. So for anybody interested, here is the new speaker that we picked up for Texas Motor Speedway. So this is the new speaker. It's got strobe lights, the speakers flash colors, and it's plenty loud for sure. So if you're one of the people bidding on that, that's going to be the party box when we're sitting around after races. So it's going to be a blast. Can't wait for that. That's one of the auction items on here. So let's start with talking about that. I'll go through it quickly, then we'll get into the rest of the auction items. So again, guys, what that is, it's a trip to Texas Motor Speedway. It's a trip for 2 people. We are going to be paying for your lodging, all of your food, drinks, and all of your time at the race will be taken care of by us. The only thing you need to do is provide your transportation to get down to the Texas Motor Speedway, and we will take care of everything for there. Again, it is a trip for 2 people, 1 hotel room for 2 people. Everything else will be taken care of for you, and that is going to, the weekend for that is next weekend, not this coming weekend, but the weekend after. We will be down there on Friday night, Xfinity race on Saturday, where our buddy Jeb Burton will be running. I'm wondering, there's a possibility he might be able to come out and meet people and be there for a little bit, but we don't know that. COVID has played a huge headache for us on all of that stuff. But it's going to be an absolutely fantastic time. You'll be there for the Xfinity race, for the truck race, and for the Cup race on Sunday. And you won't be just sitting in grandstand seats. We have a spot with a camper on Burnout Alley, which is on the back stretch of the track, and you are extremely close to the track. Cars go by within 100 feet of you. So it's an absolute riot, guys. It's a fantastic deal. So again, that is going to be auctioned off. I think the current high bid, can you scroll down to that and see what the current high bid is? Hotel room alone is about $600, guys. So if you're looking for a treat to your wife and she doesn't know what 12 Hour Auctions is, what a great gift to give her to come spend a weekend getting maybe a little inebriated with some really fun guys. And Amanda's going to be there as well, and there's going to be guys and gals there. It's going to be an absolute blast. So current high bid on that is $226. That's the only, that's the price it's at right now, and that's going to be ending on Thursday at 7 p.m. So again, guys, if you have questions on that, please let us know. It's going to be an absolute blast for whoever wins that. I promise you will have a good time, or you will leave extremely offended. One of the two. You're either a fun person or you're not. If you're not a fun person, you're probably not wanting to bid on that. So, Katie, watch this from the beginning. You can see the speaker that we just got for Texas. It's unbelievable. It's going to be amazing. So, anyway, guys, let's rock and roll with the rest of the auction items. So, that's the Texas Motor Speedway Getaway. It's going to be an absolute blast. Brandon is going to be there as a guest, and Katie will be there. We're going to have a lot of fun down there that weekend, and it's a great package for somebody. So let's get into the auction items. Next up, ending at 7 p.m. today, we have a package of Dead Ringer javelins. They are an 1 1/16 cutting diameter, extremely sharp, 100-grain broadheads here. They're a fixed blade broadhead, extremely sharp, and these fly very, very well. You can resharpen them, and they are built from a rock solid piece of carbon steel. So fantastic little 3-pack of fixed blade broadheads here. MSRP on those is $34.99. Current high bid only $4, guys. So great deal on those. Next up, we have the Muzzy 3-blade. These are 125 grain. You guys asked that a lot. 125 grain broadheads. These are an 1 3/16 cutting diameter from Muzzy. They do have the trocar tip on it, and it is a 6-pack. And you can replace blades on these as well. MSRP on the Muzzies is $39.95. Current high bid on those of just $8. So great deals on fixed broadheads here today, guys. And those are going to be ending at 7:05. Welcome, Micah. You're right. Those Dead Ringers are a good quality broadhead for sure. So Micah may or may not work for that company, guys. Anyway, next up from Nocturnal, we've got the blue-green strobing fit knocks. Again, these are universal knock. They will fit in any of your carbon arrows with the exception of the G-Knock. 20-plus hour battery life, and they do strobe between blue and green. Extremely bright, fantastic little product there. MSRP of $39.99 with a current high bid of $12, ending at 7:10. At 7:15, we have the Rage 2-blade chisel tip SC. Again, guys, 100-grain broadheads. These are the chisel tips, as you can see with the chisel on the top of them, and they're red in color. 2+ inch cutting diameter on them, 100 grain, and they do come with a practice tip as well. Great little broadhead here, leaving big holes in the animal. MSRP on those, $44.99. Current high bid of $29, ending at 7:15. Next up, we have the IQ 5-pin ultralight. So again, guys, 5 pins. It does have the retina lock on it, guaranteed tough to see in there, but it does have the retina lock. The way that works is there's a dot that you will line up when you're at full draw. When that dot is centered up, it means you don't have any torque in your wrist or anything causing issue with the bow, which is going to guarantee you're going to be a better shot. So shoot tighter groups at longer distances, guaranteed. That's the IQ guarantee. Fantastic little bow sight here. It is a 5-pin, easy adjustments on it. Great little sight for good money here. MSRP on this one only $99, and wow, sights are not the top item for us. So apparently everybody watching this already has a fantastic bow sight. Current high bid on that one is at $11. So MSRP of $99, current high bid of $11. That's ending at 7:20. At 7:25, we have another Scent Crusher Ozone Go. So great little product here, guys. Again, you can plug this into any cigarette lighter in your trucks, UTVs, skid steer, tractor, anything with a cigarette lighter. You can plug this in. Helps eliminate the scents in there. Kills smell in 30 minutes or less. Fantastic little product here from Scent Crusher. It's the Ozone Go, MSRP of $39.99. Current high bid on that one sitting at $26, ending at 7:25 Central Standard Time. Next up, we have the Muddy ProCam 20 megapixel camera. Does do video and has several different capture modes as well. It's an infrared camera with black and white photos at night, color photos during the day, and an infrared flash range and detection range of out to 70 feet. Nice little camera here from Muddy, guys. 20 megapixel camera. MSRP on it, $119.99. Ooh, current high bid of only $30. Holy cow, Wednesday is a great day to save money, apparently. Next up, I'm nervous about this one now. All right, next up, we have the Carbon Express Hypervenom Intercept. Again, guys, we're getting to the end of these. Fantastic little crossbow here, number 29 in the series. This is a nice crossbow. It's a 400 foot per second crossbow from Carbon Express. It comes with the quiver, and it comes with a rope cocker as well. It does not include a scope, and it does not come with bolts. Again, 400 feet per second. I have to point this out. This is a sold as-is crossbow. There is no warranty on these crossbows, guys. They're a very nice crossbow, but when the company was purchased, the people that purchased it decided not to move forward with the Carbon Express crossbow line, and this was the new crossbow that was designed to come out, so we bought all of them and have them available for you guys here on 12-hour auctions. So again, everybody who's had one, we've heard no complaints. Everybody's been very happy. Very nice little crossbow. And it does have a, what do you call those cockers? A quiet crank. There you go. Quiet crank cocker adapter built into the back here. So you can get that from Rocky Mountain or from the Carbon Express. Those are still available. So you can have a quiet crank built in as well. Great little crossbow with an MSRP of $449.99. Current high bid sits at $151, and that will end today at $735. Next up from EKA, we have the Swede 9 hunting knife. Again, guys, nice little knife here. Comes with the lanyard, comes with a sharpener. Mike's my knife guy. 10-year guarantee on the knife. What else do we want to talk about on this?
For a knife, I believe Swedish steel.
Swedish steel, 3 and 5, 3.5-inch blade.
And the steel holds a really good edge, and it's really easy to sharpen.
Okay, so again, guys, 10-year warranty, holds a really good edge, extremely easy to sharpen. Very, very nice steel on this one. It is the Swede 9 from EKA. MSRP on this knife, guys, $119.99. Current high bid sitting at $31, ending today at $740. At $745, we have the Osage River LED lantern. What? This doesn't look right. Grace. I'm going to go with what it says on the internet versus what Grace put on my cheat sheet. So we're going with the 1800 lumen rechargeable LED headlamp. Nice little headlamp here, guys. 1800 lumens. Obviously rechargeable. Obviously mounts to your head. Has a car charger, USB charger, everything included right in there. Directional, you can change the direction of it and all kinds of stuff. Very nice little headlamp here. MSRP on it of $29.99 with a current high bid of $15, and that's going to end today at $745. And then last up on the auction today, we have a 4-piece elk call set from Primo. So it's got the cash cow mouth calls on it. So nice little mouth call here. It's the cash cow for calling them in, and then it comes with 3 of the Hyper Lip singles. So lots of calls here, one money. You're buying all 4 calls at once. So something great. Again, guys, my whole thing behind this, even if you don't elk hunt, this is a fantastic product. If you got 1 kid, 2 kid, or 3 kids, 1 kid, 2 kids, or 3 kids, this is a great item to give your kids. Explain to your wife you're trying to get your kids into elk hunting. Put these in their stockings. Let them run around on Christmas Day and make all kinds of noise with this. Trust me, guys, your wives will love you forever. You see how amazing my marriage is? It's from great little ideas like this. I might buy these. I bet Amanda would love it.
Especially for like grandparents, give them to the grandparents.
Grandparents, even better.
And then leave them at home.
Yeah, so if you have a brother or sister who bought your kid a super annoying loud toy like all siblings do, this is a great way to get them back. A duck call, an elk call, something like this to get the kids started. What a great way to do to get them into it. So again, guys, nice little package here from Primos. It is the elk 4-piece elk all-in-one kit. MSRP on that one of $57.96. Current high bid of only $15.99, and that's our last item ending today at $750. So again, back to the race stuff. Lots of great items today. Lots of savings for everybody. If you guys take a look again, Ray's asking the question, how close is a Whataburger to a track? Those are a lot of stories you'll learn about when you're there. All I know is Ray stopped at Whataburger. It was the first time I'd ever eaten Whataburger. The last time we were in Texas together, and he basically covered the hotel lobby tables with Whataburgers, and it was unfreaking believable. Amanda, right on top of Google, letting Ray know that it's 4 minutes away. Amanda, Ray was there. He's the one who bought it last time. I don't think he was asking.
When you ate it, did you say, what a burger?
Dude, it was. I'm still thinking about Whataburger. We talk about it all the time. So Whataburger, if you're watching, we'd take a sponsorship. For God's sakes, we have 10 people watching Whataburger. Like, give us at least 2 free sandwiches, right? We'll be in Texas. We'll support you. So it's going to be an absolute blast in Texas, guys. That's the last auction item. Again, that's ending on Thursday, but it is going to be an absolute riot. I promise you, you are going to have a blast. Micah wants to know top 3 in a cup race. Need your very best guess here, Andy. Cup race for Kansas. I'm assuming you're talking about top 3 in the cup race for Kansas. I've got to go with the Bush brothers as 2. I've got Kurt picked to win it, so I think Kurt's going to finish first. I think Kyle's going to be up there. I think Denny's going to struggle. I don't know why, but I just think Denny's going to struggle. And quite frankly, Kevin Harvick, when it's not a road course, is always there. So my top 3 for the Cup race this weekend, not going off of my favorite drivers, going off of how they're going to finish, is going to be Kurt Busch, Kyle Busch, and Kevin Harvick. That's how I see it. At least that's how I'm playing it out. So, Michael, let me know your thoughts. Jamie, good to see you, buddy. Glad you are here. Hopefully, Jamie's the one that needs to be feeling a little better, right? I'm trying to remember all this stuff. He put Kurt, Bowman, and Harvick. I think Bowman is lived beyond his days right now. I think he's got excitement of going to the 48. He's trying to prove himself, and I just don't see them running real well this weekend. So Kansas is a little bit of a boring track in my opinion, but that's just me. But I agree with your other two for sure, Micah. Let's see. White Castle, Bobby Haley. White Castle. White Castle's horrible. Have you eaten White Castle?
Yeah, back in my younger days.
Yeah, I went to White Castle once at an ATA show, and Bob, I think you might have been there with me. I'm not sure. Everybody always talks about White Castle in the Midwest. We don't have a lot of White Castles, at least not in Iowa. Quickly, my opinion of that was I don't know why anybody would go there. But in White Castle's defense, I was 100% sober when I ate there, and I don't know a lot of people that ever go there sober.
Well, either way, there's a reason they call them sliders.
Yeah. I don't know that they went through me quick. I think I threw them up before they even got to my stomach. They were nasty. So Whataburger is the ticket, in my opinion. Whataburger is absolutely fantastic. And I think we can make arrangements to have some Whataburger when we're down at Texas for sure. So anyway, let's see. White Castle in Vegas. White Castle in Vegas isn't bad at 4 a.m. That's my point, Micah. When you're eating White Castle, you need to not even know you're eating. So which leads me to my favorite story in Vegas was a night that I probably had too much to drink. And I made a very intelligent realization that eating Subway at 4:30 in the morning, I figured that meat and that food had been out all day. So I went to an Indian Thai curry place that was just across the little way from me and ate that. For some reason, it never registered to me that the Indian Thai curry had been out forever either. And I got apparently the hottest stuff on the menu and probably should have died that day. So it was really, really, really hot. But I managed to eat it because that's what you do when you're drunk. So let's see. Justin's there. Who said with your teeth? Is that you, Amanda?
He says White Castle is the worst thing I've ever put in my mouth. So my response to him was, with you.
Yeah, but he didn't. That was just the fun of it. So let's see. Was this before or after you saw me at the Circle Bar? You know, Micah, I really don't know. A lot of Vegas blends together. I remember Micah from, I believe we're in Orlando that I met you for the first time, Micah, if I remember correctly. I'm not sure. I do know that the first night I met you, the only thing I remember was trying to get back to my hotel room and walking by a Denny's on my way to the hotel room. And so I ended up stopping into Denny's with one other guy to order some food. And we ended up buying food for like 15 or 20 people that night. So yeah, Denny's, it seems like drinking and food are not a good combination for me now that I think about it. So, yeah, Howl at the Moon. That's right. It was in Orlando. That was fun. It was the same. They had the Little People convention going on. It was, we had a lot of fun down there that weekend. It was amazing. So yeah, guys, that's the fun thing about the outdoor industry. No, I didn't stop on a gravel road there, Bobby. There's not a lot of gravel roads in Vegas or in Orlando. But I probably at some point was hustling to my hotel for that part of it. But yeah, so one of the great things about being in the outdoor industry is having an opportunity to have fun and meet some of these guys and share these stories. And that's what we're really trying to do with this Texas race is give people an opportunity to be involved and be part of the stories with us. I mean, it is a lot of fun, guys. In the race world is basically what we do in the hunting world on steroids in some situations, sometimes not always. But it can be a pretty darn good time there for sure. It's always a little calmer because Amanda joins me at several of the races and, you know, she doesn't know that I drink or something. I don't know, but we still have a whole lot of fun. And I can promise you Texas is going to be an absolute blast. There will be stories talked about here for a long time. And it'll be an opportunity for you to possibly be on the pitch, for sure be on Should Have Gone to Bed with us and get to do some interviews with us on there. Possibly meet a couple drivers and just overall meet some great people and have one hell of a good time. So with that, guys, I appreciate everybody being here. Again, back to the auction stuff. Don't forget the Texas Motor Speedway thing. That will be ending tomorrow at 7 p.m. So fantastic deal for somebody there. We checked tickets out of Cedar Rapids are like $315 or $320 to fly down there. You fly into Dallas, Fort Worth. from Minneapolis or anywhere else, wherever you're coming from, plane tickets are not that bad right now. If you're scared of COVID, I can tell you as a guy who's traveled all over the country during this COVID crisis, it's not what they all say. But you do have to wear a face mask on the airplane. It's the only time I've had one on, but I have had to do that. So long and short, you also will not have to wear a mask with us at the track. You probably have to wear it to get in, but when you're sitting around hanging out with us at the track, you certainly don't have to wear a mask. But if you'd like to, feel free. It'll give us a topic of conversation, and that's the fun of it. So you're going to have to remove it to drink, and after 2 or 3 drinks, you're probably not going to care anymore. Like I said, if COVID wants to try to get into my body, I'll try to kill it off with alcohol. So anyway, guys, that's all I got for today. That's enough BSing. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. We'll be back here tomorrow at 2:30 Central Standard Time, and then tomorrow night we will be back on Shoulda Gone to Bed, and we will likely be announcing the winner of the Texas Motor Speedway thing on that as well. So everybody have a fantastic Wednesday. Happy bidding. We'll see you again here tomorrow, right here on the pitch.